Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost and I help people rapidly and radically heal and transform during and after narcissistic abuse. And I want to talk today about setting effective boundaries with narcissists, right? Look, just because narcissists will tend to ignore them or push them, right, doesn't mean you shouldn't set them. Also, right, it's about setting effective ones in this video I'm talking about, which means ones you can enforce. So what is a boundary? A boundary is an action that they do that leads to a consequence that you set. Right? So you've got to think of a consequence you can enforce. It is not true that you cannot enforce boundaries with narcissists, right? You've just got to find the effective and appropriate consequence that you can and stick to it. What does this look like? For example, if I'm on the phone, if you keep talking to me like that, I will hang up. The action of the other person is if they carry on to talk to me in a way I'm not happy with, the consequence is I'm going to put the phone down. Do you see? Right? They can do nothing about that. So you find consequences they can do nothing about that are about you, not them. Right? Now, one very important thing I teach people, boundaries are not threats. You lose all authority and power when you use them to threat. So if you keep doing this, I will do that, and then you let it slide and you don't do the consequence, right? This does not work. So don't use them as threats, right? Use them as absolute definites. If you continue to do this, I will do that, right? This is my way of setting the standard. You can set boundaries with narcissists. If I put the phone down to a narcissist, what are they going to do? Maybe try and call me. I can block them for a while, right? Most of us have given up and we're too busy, grain walking, stonewalling, trying to pacify them all the time, that we're not stepping into our power. I teach people to do things that are powerful with them. And guess what? In pretty much all the cases I work with, the narcissist backs off. I've found ways to make these guys back off because they've got nowhere to go. Right? So there are boundaries you can enforce. You've just got to pick ones that you can enforce. A boundary isn't always I'm going to leave you. That's not always the thing. But I will not tolerate this behavior, and if you continue it, this happens. That's a boundary, and the consequence is something that you can control and you will enforce. Lots of love. I'll speak to you soon.